I've had a 3-act career so far. The first act was 10 years working in the city and Wall Street, most of it on a trading floor, trading equities. So learning a lot about how businesses work. I met some people in the last bank that I worked in who were psychotherapists working within an investment bank. And I thought that sounded like a fantastic role. So I retrained as a psychotherapist. This is Act 2. And then I spent about 10 years working as a psychotherapist and executive coach, working with some of Britain's biggest businesses. Act 3 of coming to be CEO at PUK is because my brother was the co-founder. So I'd been involved on the sidelines unofficially from the very beginning. There was a leadership gap around the CEO, and so I was made interim and then permanent about 18 months ago. So it's not your conventional route, but here I am. Definitely morning, always 6 a.m. rather than 6 p.m. White Americano. Dogs, yeah. I like the affirmation that a dog will give you. Maybe Greg's sausage roll. I've absolutely understood the importance of the CEO to be the person who is holding the hope and the story and the kind of North Star for people. Our job is to have a kind of consistency and absorb pressure but not transmit it to others, leak it out to others. I knew that before, but I think having to actually do it, it brings it to a whole other level of comprehension. I am quite a creature of habit, so this is quite easy to answer. My alarm clock usually goes off at 6:30, even at the weekend. And then I like to run between 7 and 8 so that I can start work at 8:30. Often do the very same route along the Thames. All I do is reverse it and do it the other way around. Same distance, same speed, same outfit. And then my days really are back to back. I do one-to-ones with each of the members of my team every week. I try to do a one-to-one every quarter with the top 50 people in the organisation, so that takes quite a lot of time. And then there are a lot of kind of set piece things in the diary, like town halls, check-ins with QPE. I like to watch Channel 4 News, and I like to go to bed at 9 o'clock. I really need my sleep. I am absolutely not one of these people who's able to survive on 4 hours sleep. I have to have my 8 or 9 hours. Extrovert, driving, sushi, Bic, pen and notepad. I have a 1980 Mercedes 380 SLC, thistle green. The best bit of advice is something that somebody I coached used to say, which is you're only ever as good as your team. I think about that myself so that my team are strong, but I say that to my team. Build great teams and then you build something really powerful. It's a big question. In a way it hasn't really changed. I think it's based a lot on values from my parents, which, remember, there's this thing called society that people used to talk about and believe in, you know, helping your fellow man and the common good. So I'm really driven by trying to do things that increase the common good of society. I am not at all a creative person in the sense of writing or music or art or anything like that. But I consider myself to have a creative streak in that I think it is creative to build a business where you have created something that is worthwhile and provides a solution to a societal problem and provides careers for people. So I care about that, and I find that very rewarding to have built something that does something for society.